Hello, Clown Cole. How are we doing today? I am Cole the Clown, your new favorite scary clown talking horror on the tube. For today's video, I kind of wanted to do like a lighthearted game of Smash or Pass to round out talking about scary clowns, because as a clown who talks about horror, I don't really want to box myself into a niche by doing many videos on clowns. I do have two ideas in the chamber already, as I mentioned in my last video that was about the Terrifier series, so go check that out. I also have a very special guest with me today because, well, the more clowns, the merrier and scarier, right? Please welcome to the bed stage my partner, Cryptid Cat. Here he is. He had to be brought into the equation because he's my favorite clown to smash, and I could never pass on his love. At the end, we'll tally up our totals to see just how many scary clowns would get boinked by us, them clown boys. How you feeling today, my love? You ready to smash or pass on some scary clowns?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Randy Savage clown. All right. Well, without further ado, let's jump right into it. And from the bottom of my cold, undead clown heart,
Thank you for watching.
Alright, so first up on the roster, we've got the original Pennywise. And I'm already laughing because everyone knows how I feel about him already. That's Tim Curry under that suit, you know what I mean? That's basically like smashing Frankenfurter. He's already got, we know he has the legs under that suit, and specifically the legs. And he's funny. He's a more comedic like variant of Pennywise. The new one's a little more serious, so I like funny guys, you know. I would definitely
much more friendly, you know.
I mean, they both kind of pull children in the sewer. I don't know if there's much of a fucking delineation. But yeah, he's getting smashed.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I gotta go with Smash because like it.
You were ruined by the live showing of Rocky, weren't you?
Yeah, Tim Curry is the older Pennywise. I think, just like I said before, it just gives like a friendlier vibe than the newer one. It's less menacing, more lighthearted. Still gonna kill you, but like you'll have a good time up until then.
I mean, same with, I feel like he might kill you, but it could be a good time. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't know. I just feel like he just Pennywise has a body that wouldn't quit. Can I leave it? All right, next Pennywise. All right, so next up we have the new Pennywise, played by our mutual husband's brother, Bill Skarsgård, because Alexander Skarsgård he's a different story. You're guilty. It's gonna be a pass for me because I love a man with a big forehead, but he harbors too many atrocities in his, you can tell, and I feel like he likes children in a way that's for more than sustenance. It's nothing he's explicitly said or done, but it is a vibe I get. What do you make of that?
Yeah, he's a little too creepy. Playing devil's advocate in my head, I could see a world where some really depraved monsters.
I mean, they do.
Like him specifically for the alien form when he starts like shape-shifting and shit.
AO3.
Doesn't surprise me.
They do.
I can see it. I am sure that it exists, but that's not my angle. That's gonna be a pass.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm glad we both wouldn't, the evil, well, I mean, evil's good. Possible diddler of kidlers?
Yeah.
Not so much. Alright, next clown. Alright, so up next, we have Captain Spaulding. I feel like I could have pulled a prop for him, because I have a prop for every single, almost, like a lot of the clowns I've taught, I have stuff about Pennywise, Spaulding, Twisty, I just revealed one. Whatever. But we are about to talk about Captain Spaulding. So, smash. First off, he's a good old Southern boy. Okay, he said he's licking fried chicken. I contextually would like to know what that. Oh, I had my nerve pop. I'm old. He probably is repressed because he's a good old Southern boy. You know what I mean? So they're always the freakiest. A little bit of religious trauma and guilt. So he's repressed, and that might make him a little freakier in my mind. Yeah, smash. I'd just be curious to know if he's a top or bottom. So it's just like a curiosity, kill the cat type thing. What about you?
You know, I see it, but no. I think that would be a pass for me.
He's too much of a bear for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, actually. I was about to say bear just doesn't do it for me.
I'm aware. What's so self? So, yeah, well, I mean, okay, now we finally divulge. So the tally is changing a little bit somewhere, because we finally are not in agreement somewhere, essentially. I have a feeling, because our tastes are kind of similar, that we will agree on a lot of things, but I feel like my reason for smashing is different on some of them, and it is more of like a personality of the character merit, you know what I mean? Like he's just funny, you know, it's not something of that nature. So, yeah, I would. You wouldn't. Next clown. Next clown is Fizzaroli from Hell of a Boss. I just said Fizzaroli, I think. I know it's Fizzaroli. Fizzaroli is a power bottom based on how he acts with Asmodeus.
I don't know about you, but having a violent brush with crime has given me a whole mess of new kinks.
He's got robot arms. You can tie him. You could tie him up with his own arms. Which I should stop talking. But I don't think you need me to give my answer. Like, there's something wrong with me for this being one of the strongest reactions on the list, and it being an animated character, because I am not usually into animated characters. I'm into live action characters. You're the one into cartoons. But yeah, that's your realm. But he does it for me, as do unfortunately a lot of the other very simple, weird demon drawings. What about? I mean, I kind of guessed your answer, but
I thought about it for a second, and you know, this is bisexual brain talking, but like, if you ever thought about, oh, what would it conceptually be like if someone had stretchy powers, like Elastigirl or Mr. Fantastic? It's the same you probably like Fizz too, because he's just stretchy limbs.
But are we talking about his cleaner? I mean, was his cleaner burned off in the hellfire and replaced with a robot dong? Because otherwise, it's not going to stretch like his arms do. The whole thing with Elastigirl is that her whole fucking
she can expand, but Fizz can stretch.
Her conch shell can open, and a baby could walk out. Is the whole thing about Elastigirl? It doesn't apply the same as only his arms. But I mean, he could do acrobatic shit. He's
just got a lot of possibilities, so like, smash, yeah.
I don't think this is a conversation we can have openly on YouTube, even within a Smash Fest.
Yeah.
Next clown. Alright, so next clown, as was foreshadowed earlier, is Twisty from season 4 of American Horror Story, Freak Show. Well, you know my answer. I think that's an ethical issue. Because I think he's supposed to be developmentally delayed. It's not explicitly stated, but it's pretty clear that he is meant to be someone who is of not full capacity, essentially. But is that going to stop people from wanting to him? Absolutely not. Earlier I incriminated myself for plunging the depths of AO3, and yeah, there's Twisty stuff. Twisty times Dandy, which is dual shuddering. I mean, pass. But he's a good boy, and he deserves so much better, but I'm gonna have to pass on making him a good boy in that specific way.
Yeah, we agree there. Pass as well. That's first and foremost an ethical issue, and the thought doesn't really go past that. He just needs to have a happy ending.
Yeah, honestly. If you want to fuck Twisty, seek therapy expeditiously. You need it more than someone who dresses like me. Next very scary clown is, and you're I think in the dark for most of them from here, because he had guessed a good few of them in the shower last night when we were talking about it. Ronald McDonald.
How did I not guess that one?
I mean, he's not traditionally supposed to be scary, but I mean, he's kind of menacing. I mean, take one look at him. Oops, wrong Ronald McDonald right there. Jesus Christ, brother. Take a look at him. I mean, he's tall, he's lanky, he's got big feet. What do you know about that? Tall, lanky, big-footed man. So I wonder what else matches, as everyone understands the stereotype, I'm sure. We're all adults here who have been on the internet for a long time. If you're not an adult, click off this shit right now, immediately, expeditiously. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Ronald, he's definitely getting smashed right on the McDonald's countertop. How about you?
I get it. But he spends a little too much time around kids for me.
Well, I mean, okay, but I don't know. Shut up. You can't steal my Pennywise answer.
Exactly. It applies even more so.
You think it applies to him?
Yes.
I don't take him as a diddler. I take him as a begrudging businessman, honestly. Like, I take him as, like, being around you twits is part of my job. He is like a soulless, money-hungry entity, and he is an evil, scary clown for that reason. He just wants your big McDonald's bucks, you know? He wants you to spend your big bucks on his Big Macs. So that's how I feel about him. That's my perspective. You're
fair.
allowed to get that vibe from him.
Yeah, no, that is a fair. Yeah, it's from that context. Taking a look at it, that perspective. He's like
Capitalism.
He's just got dead eyes. He's like. He's not even there, actually.
He's a statue.
1,000-yard stare,
He's a statue, exactly. Okay, since you've changed your perspective based on mine, I'm not sure if you have fully. What is your final answer, Mr.
I'll commit to the pass. I won't be wishy-washy on it. But I get it, and you got me closer to smash there. But I'll say with
yeah,
pass.
we can just see from each other's point of views.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Art the Clown. You already know my answer. Hard smash, because that's who my last video was about. And I said plenty that I would totally smash. He gives face. I mean, he's got a pretty smile, He gives body. We've seen those laundromat scenes that show, his full birthday suit. One caveat, I would be a little hesitant. I would be worried he'd get E. coli in my Artusi, because he likes to smear finger paint with Dookie. Dookie, of all things. I mean, couldn't use blood. But Dookie, Leone really wanted to shock and awe with the Dookie. That's my favorite word today. I'm 5. Smash, he just has to wash his hands in front of me, while singing his ABCs about 5 times, essentially, with Dr. Bronner's Jesus Christ packaging Castile soap,
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Oh,
That's
God.
a hard one, actually, because, he's a little too into for me.
Fuck. I mean, yeah, but we don't have to do that part specifically.
Yeah, no.
Slide right
That's
down.
already a no for sure. We're not doing that, but, he probably really wants it. He's probably gonna ask in his own way, since he's mine.
He's gonna be like,
Can put it in my hands, please?
oh,
I'm gonna
stop,
go, no.
porridge. Out of this room. But is it smash or pass, bro?
I'll pass.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so we're gonna have to divulge there again. Pass for him. All right. Well, smash more Artusi E. coli
Yeah,
for
you
me.
can have him. Be
Fair,
careful.
fair enough. Next clown. All right, so the next clown or clowns is collectively all the clowns from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I put them together because, they're just a horror device. They don't really, they do kind of have separate personalities, but not by much, if we're being honest with ourselves. You've seen it at least just once, but, As far as my answer, I feel like killer clowns from outer space came to Earth to cause mayhem, not to fuck, you know? And I feel like they're celibate creatures. Pennywise is an alien too, but he's like he's definitely like a alien, you know, clown. These are like alien clowns that don't even know what like reproduction on a human level is, in my mind, you know what I mean? They're like asexual, celibate. They're simply creatures that do not perceive that very much, in my opinion. What do you think about that? I pass, but
my memory is a little fuzzy. Weren't they like storing people in something?
In cotton candy cocoons, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pass, but I'm guessing the people who would smash are like vor lovers.
No. Stop. They want to be consumed by the cocoons,
yeah,
essentially.
It's not about actually them, it's about cocoon me.
Oh god, that's so cursed. Do you smoke?
You finally leaving?
I hope off a cliff. Alright, next clown after that noise break. So next we have the Joker. This one is odd because I hate the Joker as a character, which you're aware of generally. I think he's kind of cringe. Sorry, y'all. The Joker is cringe. Now, there's so many iterations of the Joker, and that's a thing too. There's cartoon Joker. There's, I'm assuming multiple, but I don't know much about the cartoons. There's Heath Ledger's Joker. There's Jared Leto's Joker. There's Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, Arthur Fleck. Could I fix Heath Ledger's Joker? I don't know. Could I fix Jared Leto's Joker? I don't want to. I don't want to try. I don't want to attempt to. Jared Leto couldn't fix Jared Leto's Joker, okay? Stop cracking things.
Yeah,
can I, but can I fix, you know, Arthur Fleck? That's also dubious. For that reason, though, I am going to actually put a smash and a pass. 1 and 1. I'm gonna put a tally for each category. How about you?
Yeah, I guess it really comes down to which one you're talking about. Because, like, the 90s cartoon Joker, yeah.
Oh, God, I should have known it would be the car. I'm not even considering him in actuality this whole time. You know what I mean? But you are. You are. I had to mention it for, like, you know, it's obligatory, but okay. So what is it for you? Is it smash because of cartoon Joker, or is it a tally for each category? Because I did a disallowed move. So you
did a disallowed move.
I don't think it's disallowed, but I allowed it for this one. Because there's too many Jokers.
Yeah. I would smash the 90s cartoon Joker, but a lot of the other ones I would pass. So I think it deserves a tally in both.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, then you heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. I guess we're halfway Joker. All right, so next clown. You should have guessed this one. We have Harley Quinn. Should I do the whole bit in the Harley Quinn voice?
Should I do this whole bit in the Harley Quinn voice? Oh, that's so cursed. So here's my thing about her. As you know, she's also a cringe character. It's unavoidable. It also this sounds like your average woman from Brooklyn. She's a cringe character, and you know, she's a therapist. She works in an asylum, and she allows herself to get over and get Stockholm Syndrome by the Joker? What the hell? I mean, I don't know. But disliking her character, I don't know if that really matters, because it is a game of smash or pass. Like, at the end of the day, now I don't know if I am qualified to fix her. And I said that earlier, actually, when I was making a TikTok about it, but, you know, I actually changed my answer from earlier. I think I'm gonna smash, just because, well, I'm gonna have a misguided attempt at fixing her with my cleaner, and I guess end up just like her. So what about you?
I know that I can't fix her, but smash. And,
I mean,
you know,
she's
what
gonna...
happens. I feel like, you know, my chances of dying are much lower compared to a lot of the other entries on the list so far. You know.
Yeah, that was her mentality going into her whole thing with the Joker, I guess, when she was still Harleen Quinzel or whatever the fuck. So, alright, but you're still smashing?
For sure.
Okay.
Show him how it's done, Mr. J. Next clown.
Alright, so our next clown is, I feel like a lesser known clown. It's Cloyne Kent McCoy, and he is a father that was supernaturally trapped in a clown costume plus makeup, essentially, after donning a random clown costume for his, like, kid's birthday party. Yeah, he got stuck in it because it was a supernatural costume, I guess. Now, we know each other's tastes as a couple. Normally I'm not into DILFs, but, like, honorable, it warms my heart. He did an honorable thing by getting himself trapped as an evil clown demon forever, just for the sake of his kids' enjoyment, which is like a pretty sick, father move. So, it's akin to a man doing the dishes in gray sweatpants. So for that reason, smash. What about you?
Would I smash or pass groin?
Did you just say groin?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Alright, groin.
We saw him go through a lot of changes in his, like, clown metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm. He had the ripped up nose, which is a thing I'm a big fan of as someone who's
He started
done
outgrowing his clothes and his shoes, and
what else did he
outgrow?
What? The fact that we almost jinxed, right?
Yeah, so smash.
Okay, double smash. That's fair enough. I gotta get the Gamers Hub sponsorship in early. They can get me on the ground floor. Please, 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 please. Alright, so next up we have Stitches, and again, I feel like he's kind of a lesser known clown, and it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but from what I remember, Stitches was really funny. The whole premise is like that he's a clown who gets killed, and then he ends up coming back and taking vengeance, and he has like the X on his eye, where it got all messed up, and an X on the eye, that's always like a mysterious bad boy kind of vibe, vaggy. I think I f with it, and he's funny. He's a bad boy and he's funny. Like I said, Jack Black effect, funny dude. He's a smash for me. What about you?
So I haven't seen the movie, and so all I've done is basically just see pictures of Stitches, and that's all I've got to work on. So based on his appearance, looking like he just walked off the set of Workaholics.
Shut the fuck up. Was there a clown episode? I'm gonna have to go through and search footage and put something in there.
I would pass. He's not quite my type, but I see it.
That's super fair. That's super fair.
He's funny. He's well, you say he's funny. I trust that he's funny. Yeah. If he is that funny, he could get you close, but, like, he's not my type, so.
Get you close.
Well, win you over with a good personality.
Yeah, I see what
Be a funny guy.
I thought you meant get you close in a different way. Edging and gooning. Oh, we're cutting it there. Alright, so last clown. For this one, we've got Lon Chaney, I think senior. This is the clown of yesteryear. This is a vintage terrifying clown. He's not supposed to be scary, I don't think, but I mean, look at him. Now I'm conflicted on him, because on one hand, looks like a terrifying hell beast, not in the good way. And on the other hand, he looks kind of like Uncle Fester, which is kind of sexy and brave of him. Smash. What about you? Just because of the Uncle Fester thing, and I thought it was funny, because I don't know if I'd f Uncle Fester, but I guess I'm pulling a Debbie, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it out. What about you?
So my first reaction seeing his face was to think that he's the character that Christian Bale plays in the Thor movie that I haven't actually watched, Gore. I don't know shit about him. I'm not that deep into comics, but just it looked like him. Exactly. But, like, no, he doesn't do it for me.
Okay. That's fair.
I was giving it serious consideration, like, is there anything
I'm surprised.
No.
I'm surprised it's not a hard pass, just because I know you're not into, like, you're into sexy scary. You're not into that specific type of scary, from what I understand.
Yeah,
So.
no.
Well, I'm smash, you're pass. So that is the final verdict on Lon Chaney specifically. All right, well, let's get to the numbers and tally them up to count all our favorite smashes and passes. So, for me, Cole, we have a total of 10 smashes and 4 passes on our chart, considering 14 total since the Joker has a tally each for both of us, despite there being 14 clowns.
For me, Cryptid Cat, we have a total of 5 smashes and 9 passes.
So that's a total of 15 smashes between the two of us and 13 passes on our pie chart, leaving us with a percentage of approximately 54% of clowns who are getting smashed and 46% of clowns who are getting left at the clown bar and not coming back to the clown motel with us. I'm giving the Golden Cleaner Award, it's red, we're gonna ignore that, for Best Smash to Art. And my reason for giving it to Art is because he's beyond freaky. I mean, even though he's clearly a sadist, he gives Switch vibes, so, you know, I was close to giving it to Pennywise, because he opens his mouth real wide, but, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it to Art. And plus, you know, like I talked about in my Terrifier video, he's been thought to be misogynistic, you know, as a character, and I don't fully disagree with certain aspects of that. However, people have thought that him taking the baby doll lady's assets, you know, when he Buffalo Billed with them, to be misogynistic, I think that's his egg moment. Like, that's his Buffalo Bill. He's like, you know, he loves it. He's dancing. He's waiting to come out of his shell. He's freely expressing himself. He's open-minded to, you know, dressing femininely once in a while. And he's the type who would switch his wig, make you feel like you're cheating. The Dull Dongler Award for Hardest Pass is going to have to go to Twisty the Clown for reasons that are a lot more moral and ethical than visual. If it came down to visuals alone, and I know we've gone back and forth between judging off of the characters' like traits and personality and visuals, and if it were based on visuals, like, not a big deal. Like, he's a weird looking guy. I like weird looking guys. I am a weird looking guy, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But he's just such a hard pass, you know, specifically because of that morality reason that he's going to have to get the Dull Dongler Award. But we're still a part of the Twisty Appreciation Fan Club. Twisty deserved better. And the absolute veto for the Golden Cleaner Award, of course, goes to my lovely partner, Cryptid Cat. Because with all the hall passes for fictional supernatural clowns in the world that I could have, you know, I don't think any of them could hold a flame to my Chloe. I'm going to stop holding him hostage and let him go so he doesn't have to sit through awkward intro and announcement stuff. Everyone say bye, Cryptid Cat.
Get out of here. Take your chair with you. Disgusting.
I'll see you later. So yeah, that's all we have for today. Go ahead and tell me your personal counter that you got during this game in the comments. Tell me why, you know, your reasonings for each, whether you agreed or disagreed with ours. Tell me who your favorite scary clowns are. Tell me if you'd smash me, your favorite scary clown. And let me know if there's any other horror, like, subgenre, subcategory smasher passes you think I should do in the future, because this was definitely very fun for me. So, as you can probably tell from my last videos, there's only 2 this far. This is my 3rd. If you've watched them, that this is a lot more natural of a way for me to speak and, like, convey my personality, but it doesn't translate when I'm talking about media off a script, you know, alone. So I definitely love more opportunities to have that kind of back and forth banter and talk about a subject in that way. Like I've said before, in my next video, my plan is to talk about either American Mary and body modification in body horror, or Junji Ito's Frankenstein and comparing it to the original text. Really just whatever the f I feel like doing first, honestly. So hit the sub button if you want to see those. Feel free to leave suggestions for quite literally any type of horror media in the comments. Like I've said before, not relegated to movies. I want books, I want games, I want shows, I want internet mysteries and ARGs, I want folklore and cryptids and creepypasta. I want it all. This is what I breathe. Again, thank you so very much for watching this inane bull. And I'm eternally excited to learn about and enjoy horror media in all its forms with you, the viewers, together.
Forever.
My monster from its slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash.